We're going to analyze your 1080 chart, comparing it to the video taken while you perform the test so we can see what areas of your skating, right, we can still improve and how we can read the 1080 chart. So when we take off right here, you're going to notice right here as you load the push, right, as you load to take off, see that dip right there? That dip was actually picked up by the machine right there, that little 1R and 2L, all right? It noticed that, right, you had that dip. Now on the takeoff, right, you're going to see you have a very good stride push right here, right? Excellent stride push as you take off, right? Excellent X push right here, right? On the second push of that crossover start. And we can see right here, right? You have a very good, fairly even takeoff right there. So we like that on the speed increase, right, for the first two steps. Now we look here, right? Your first stride on your right one, right? Not a bad stride. We definitely could get that leg to lock a little bit more, right? And we do have a little bit of a slip here as well, right? So there is definitely some more power and speed that we could get out of that first true stride with that right leg. But we're going to look right over here. If we look on, right, this 6L, which will actually be the first stride push on your left leg, right? We see how there's a big dip in the speed that you increased. So when we look at that push right here, right, one, right, we can notice, right, this knee, right, you're much too high, right, too straight of a knee there, so you don't have a great 90-degree knee bend, right, which is going to shorten your push, which is going to reduce the power and speed that you get. Also, when we zoom in here, right, you don't fully lock that knee here, and then right at the end, see how this left foot ends up into a slip, that toe is straight down. So when that toe turns straight down, you lose power. When we don't quite lock our knee, we lose a little power, right? This knee's not bent 90 degrees, we lose a little bit of power, right? And what happens is, right, you can see that dip in your speed, okay? So, right, one thing that we're going to want to really work on, right, is making sure we have full extension with a good finish to your push with your toe out. So a drill like drag touch and stride touch is going to be great for you to continue to perfect those techniques, right? We look here at your right leg, right? Look at your right leg. Much better knee bend here. You've started to really, right, sink into that front knee bend. Great full extension right here. Finishing off the inside edge of your toe very well, right? And you can see a massive increase in speed here, okay, on that 7R, which is the push with your right leg. Then on your left leg here now, right, look at the difference. Much better here, right? A deeper knee bend. You've locked this leg, right? You're coming off the inside edge of the toe. And again, a great increase in speed on this push on the left stride. Okay, so this was a pretty good example of doing a lot of stuff really well, really working on that stride. You can see here, look at this one. Great finish, toe out, great knee bend, right? And again, very good increase in speed right there. Okay, so continue to reinforce that forward stride, right, with drag touch and stride touch, especially on your left leg, because we noticed right on that first push with that left leg, you had a little bit of slip, you didn't quite lock it. Okay, so continue to work on those drills to help improve your forward stride, right, which will help then improve your power and your speed on your forward stride for your next time on the 1080.